Hi everyone, thank you for coming along to my talk today. My name is Mikel Lindsaar. I'm the CEO and founder of StoreConnect, and we're here to talk about not-profits, donations, memberships, and point of sale, all on Salesforce and StoreConnect. But before we get into this, here's the problem. 74% of shoppers, which include all the people that shop with a not-for-profit, say that it takes no more than 3 bad experiences for them to abandon a brand they love. Now, everyone in this room spends a lot of time and money getting people to love them, right? Because they're non-profits. So that's a terrifying statistic. But this is compounded by the fact that 80% of CEOs believe they deliver an experience that's above what everyone else delivers. However, only 8% of their customers agree. How do we have a 72% size gap in this problem, right? Well, I'll tell you. It's because not-for-profits have 2 constraints. The first one is obvious, it's money. Everyone's got a money constraint, but you guys have another constraint, and that's time. Time of your volunteers, time of your staff, because that is the most valuable resource you have. So what happens is all of your staff quickly pick the next best thing to just plug in, and we end up with this. Who's familiar with this? Hands up. Yeah, everyone in the room. We know, and that's everyone that's dealt with it, right? So don't you have better things to do with your time than try and sort through all of that mess of integrations? But how do we find that simple thing? How do we find the thing that just works? Because if you look at the e-commerce marketplace, it looks like that. There are hundreds of platforms and thousands of plugins. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't buy this stuff every day of the week, right? So you're having to learn it all again and again and again. So we did some work, and we've roughly broken this into 3 categories for you. First one is enterprise solutions. We all know these. These are the solutions you watch at the keynotes and go, that's amazing, and there's no way on God's earth that we can ever afford it, right? We know they exist. The second broad category are your marketplace solutions. They're great, but you get to a lot of customers, but you can't change it. There's no modification allowed. And the third one is what everyone defaults to, which are your standard sort of e-commerce platforms. These are great to get up and running, but very quickly you hit a scaling limit, right? You now, how do I get the data from here to here? And now I've got this silo and that silo. So we had a look at this and we thought, what would be the ideal scene? And the ideal scene would be a whole new category, which is called customer commerce. And this combines all of the best bits of those 3 categories into one. So we get your enterprise configurability, your ease of setup with the absolute niche products, as well as the multi-store, multilingual, multi-currency features of marketplaces. And it was so sort of profound, this realization, that I actually wrote a book on it, and everyone here, if you contact us, we can get you a copy. Customer commerce clients have found 300% growth and a 40% operational saving. They are massive numbers. And the reason for this is you're only having to handle the data once. You're not making data silos of different things, and you're not paying staff to get system A talking to system B. I call it getting people to get computers to talk to computers, which is a complete waste of money. Who's ever been on the phone to a customer service rep and they say, wait a minute while I log into the other system, and then the computer's slow today, and all of these other excuses? That's what we get rid of, and that saves huge amounts of time. A customer commerce system focuses on your customers, or your patrons in this case. It's a single system. It has point of sale built in. It has a complete ability to customize and configure it live. It grows with you. So you can start really, really small. And by really, really small, we have packages that start for under $500 a month, including Salesforce licensing, right? Which is mind-blowing. If you're a not-for-profit, you actually get some Salesforce for free, and then it starts at $300 a month. So really understand, we can start small, and our biggest clients spend 100 grand a year with us, right? So we can really scale up. It's multi-region, multi-currency, multi-language. It's very simple to set up and maintain. And it's, most importantly, extendable and programmable. So these other platforms like, the Shopifys of the world or WordPress, they're fantastic to do what they do, but as soon as you want to stretch them outside what they're capable of, things start breaking and it gets really, really complex. StoreConnect powered by Salesforce, you just don't have that. And finally, it's scalable. We can start from here and grow all the way to here. StoreConnect is the only customer commerce solution you can get right now in the market. Everything on that page is out-of-the-box StoreConnect. And I'm going to demo this in a minute live. So you get a full point of sale system, scanners, receipt printers, cash drawers, but also a full e-commerce platform with orders showing up as you're doing the orders and the transactions live. So it's completely in that one system and available for you. All of that comes out of the box. You've got the e-commerce, the content management, the point of sale, multiple storefronts, multiple currencies, shipping and inventory support, subscription management, so think about recurring donations or recurring payments, appointments and bookings, book in an appointment with one of our counselors or make an appointment to come and see one of our projects, and rewards and loyalty. So you can actually track rewards points on the site and let your customers buy things with those points live on the website. All of this is out of the box with StoreConnect. And when I say content management, for example, I actually mean that. You can turn off WordPress and run your whole website out of StoreConnect outside of Sales Cloud and Salesforce. And this is a bit of a game changer for this industry because has anyone had fun? They see something on the website and they go, we need to fix that. And the next thought is, but we really don't want to pay all this money for a partner to come in and fix the website. You have to find who's got the password, who's got the keys. They all need the access. We just get rid of all that and you can handle it live. Because it's built on Salesforce, it just works with all the other clouds as well. So if you want to add Marketing Cloud or you want to expand out with CRM Analytics, you can do all of that. And this will help you reach your patrons fast, to sell more, and to do it faster. And really make patrons that are happy and want to work with you. So that's all my slides at the first part. Let's do a demo, that's more fun. So I've got here my StoreConnect store. This is just, I want to show you quickly some examples of some websites built 100% on top of StoreConnect. Just to give you an idea of how powerful the design and features are. This is Cellaid. They produce a defibrillator which fits in your pocket and restarts someone's heart. They call themselves Cellaid because they actually dial 911 and send your GPS coordinates when you're having a heart attack. So the ambulance is already on the way. It's an incredible product. In fact, just last week, they saved someone's life on an airplane because someone happened to have one of these in their carry-on bag. They were taking it home. Someone had a heart attack next to them, cracked it open, boom, saved the life. It's incredible. But this you can see, full-page video, design, the whole lot. This is all built out of Salesforce. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to edit and do all of this sort of stuff in Salesforce in a moment. Surf Life Saving is a fantastic not-for-profit in Australia. These guys inspired Baywatch. I don't know if they like that or not, but anyway, there you go. They do all their stuff out of StoreConnect, all of their training classes coming in here and being able to book in for an online and in-person hybrid training class. All of this stuff is built out of Salesforce and StoreConnect, and being able to find events, the next best event, all that sort of stuff, ticketing, all done in StoreConnect. They also sell defibrillators, believe it or not. We're trying to get them to sell Cellaids, which is another client of ours. But even configuring bundles and doing stuff like this is also done straight out of StoreConnect, out of the box. For an example of a highly designed website, we have this one. Just to give you an idea, these guys aren't not-for-profits, but it's just a beautifully designed website, and they do have a large charity function in what they do. And then also full-screen video and sites like this. You can do any sort of design that you want on StoreConnect. And the really cool thing is you don't have to limit yourself to doing this with Lightning Web Components or something like that. So one of the things about StoreConnect that's a bit different is it does not require Experience Cloud. All you need is one Sales Cloud license, and that could be Pro Suite or up. And with that one Sales Cloud license, you can run the entire StoreConnect platform. So this is our demonstration store, and we've got a not-for-profit. And the first thing I'll do is I'll just show you a bit of content management. So we want to take the hyphen out of this, right? How would you normally do that? Well, that's going to be a phone call to someone and try and figure it out. With StoreConnect, you can just take that text, copy it, paste it into Salesforce. There's the content block. We'll just go in and edit that directly in here. And we'll take out the hyphen and we'll change through to with. That's done. We've now updated the homepage. But the other thing we wanted to do, and when we refresh that, there you go. So that's now live on the website, instantly being able to update. If we wanted to change the order of these two panels down the bottom, so we want to swap these two around for whatever reason. Again, that's just a change within Salesforce. We can go to the pages, And we'll go to the service homepage. And the internet will load. There we go. And we can see all of the content blocks that are on this service homepage. And there's that content block there. We're just going to change the order of that and put it down to 60. We'll hit save on that. And that will now update the website as well. In just a couple of seconds, that'll flick over. Doing all of these changes, I did it. There you go, it's changed. I did that with clicks, but you could automate this with Salesforce. So what this means is that any piece of data that's in your Salesforce environment, you can show up on your highly performant, high-speed website and make that website dynamic according to the information that's coming into your Salesforce org. So if you had a project where you were trying to reach a fundraising goal, right? And you've got 10 million to raise and you're at 9,300,021, you could have that update every donation that comes in. So every time someone reloads that page, it's getting closer and closer to that total. This is the sort of thing that drives engagement and really drives people to donate. But let's do a checkout. So I'll go in here and I'll just make a one-time donation. I can select from a list. I can also choose an amount. I'll put $123 in and I'll do that as a checkout. But I'll also do a monthly donation at the same time, of $50 a month. That's also in the cart. We'll also go and book an event. So I want my standard ticket and we'll add that one to the cart. And now we've got a pretty complex cart, right? We've got a monthly donation, a one-off donation, plus an event ticket. I'm already logged in, so it's already grabbed all of my details. You can just do guest checkout as well. And we can change our shipping address if we want, but we're going to go with that. If we had a promo code, we can put it in there. All of this design, everything that's on this page can be modified from a design point of view. So it can adapt to your workflows, your style. If you want a one-page checkout, you can do that, all this sort of thing. We support 14 different payment providers, including Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, Link Pay, all the pays, every pay. 14. I think we're launching 3 more this month, just to give you an idea. So that checkout's now finished, right? We've done that order, we've got that thing, but we can also just fire an email off to this customer with a ticket. So that's been automatically generated through Salesforce as well. So this is obviously a HTML ticket, and I'll just zoom it up. You can see it's got the person that actually did that checkout, where their accommodation, like what their shipping address was. Like all of that is being pulled out of Salesforce live. This is not pre-rendered or anything, this is live. If we go to the back end and change some of these details, this ticket will change as well, if you want. You can modify that, obviously, that's up to you. But all of this is being produced live out of Salesforce. If we then go into the point of sale system, again, we can do a full point of sale experience. So they can get one of our Steves, but they could also do a donation. Do a one-time donation, put that on. Add that customer as well. There they are. So this customer is now added to this point of sale checkout. And you can imagine doing this at an event. You're at a trade show, someone comes up, I want to make a donation. Yeah, sure. Click, 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 let's put your details in, tap the card, we're done. Right? You could have roving people walking around with our point of sale system on their iPad and a Square payment terminal taking payments as they go around the world. So we'll go do this checkout. We'll just pay. If you want to see a demonstration of this as well, come over to our booth. And that's also done. So these 2 orders are now complete. But where do they go? Well, they go into Salesforce. If I come into Salesforce and go to all the orders, there they are. So they're at the top of the list. Test checkout, there we go. So all of this stuff is built in straight into Salesforce, and all of these orders have come into Salesforce with the placements, all the subscriptions, the billing, the checkout, everything's in Salesforce. So when test user calls you up and says, hey, I just bought something online, where is it? Your sales team or your service support team or the one person that's in the office that day, because that's all you've got, can actually open Salesforce and look at it and go, oh, you bought the blah, blah. Yeah, that's right. How can I help you? Oh, I want to modify it. Well, how do you want to modify it? What did you buy? Oh, I see you bought the blah and blah and blah. Okay, well, what do you want to change? Well, the VIP ticket, we actually want that to be a VIP, not a standard ticket. Okay, well, let me edit that for you, right? So we can come in here and we can do the changes that they need to be able to change that ticket and that transaction live in Salesforce, single point of view. Just stop to think for a second. how much time this saves, right? When you have people logging into 4 or 5 different systems, it's not only the time going from system A to system B that kills you, it's the training, right? You're gonna have to train them on those 4 different systems. This way, you just tell them, any customer question you have, it's in Salesforce. Go find it. And you just train them on that one platform. And because it feels the same as everything else, it just works. So as I said before, we have simple, affordable licensing. StoreConnect starts at $2,920, including the not-for-profit discount per year, per org. So this isn't a per-user license. As you scale, this price goes up as you can afford it, right? But we have clients in the not-for-profit space at this price. Most of them, to be fair, are around the 7,000 mark. Some of the larger ones are paying maybe 15, but this is available today. You could get a donation website up and running on StoreConnect in your Salesforce org yourself this afternoon. That's how powerful and easy it is to get up and running.